All right. You okay?
I'm ready. You good?
Okay. Very good. It is 7:01. Good evening. Welcome to the May 22nd, 2023 meeting of the Village of the Western Springs Village Board of Trustees. To honor our nation's heroes and especially to honor the individuals who serve and protect our community, please rise and join us in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right. Clerk Timmick, may we have the roll call, please?
Yes, President Rudolph. Trustee Bacon is absent. Trustee Chen.
Here.
Trustee Fink.
Here.
Trustee John.
Here.
Trustee Lewis.
Here.
Trustee Terrell.
Here.
Thank you very much. All right, let's move on then to citizen comments. Do we have anyone who would like to bring anything forward? If you can please, we've adjusted our setup a little bit here. If you could just give us your name and your address. Oh, sorry. Can we just have your name, please?
Sure. Cheryl Hansen and 1413 Willow. So I have two things tonight. The first being the new underpass. So it's great to have it in, and on Hill Road it's wonderful with the 3 stop signs. I'm wondering if there's some sort of plan for Burlington, because where the underpass goes, it's a curve, and there's only 2 crossings, one on Central, so you'd have to go further east, or the other crossing, you have to go all the way around to the baseball fields. And the second crossing is by the, by the new bathroom and also by the, oh my God, sorry, I'm forgetting the name of this.
We got you.
We know where it is.
You know,
Yes.
Okay. Great, so I think it's the batting cage is what else is over there. So I'm wondering, is there any plan, have there been any conversations? Because I'm concerned about safety. I have 2 kids that are using that underpass, and I've seen other people and they go right down the curb because that's where they go to the park, and that's where they go to the tennis courts. So it didn't really make sense to me that, you know, we put in this beautiful underpass and we've got the pool side covered, but we don't have the park side covered.
Do you want me to take that one?
Please.
Yes, in fact, we've talked about it at several public meetings previously. The Burlington side, originally there was outreach to the Park District when the underpass was put in. At that time, they had not been looking for additional crossings because the way their building is situated, there wasn't there's a grade change there, and so there wasn't a straight across crossing. Since then, we've been able to do some significant design work, and we're getting close to finishing that. I'm going to let Director Koza give you kind of a quick overview, but there is information that we can provide to you on what's coming. The board approved the work for the crossing, but I'll let Director Koza give you a quick overview.
Okay.
Hi. Yeah, so we have a design to actually provide a mid-block crossing with a raised crosswalk. So we are in the process of obtaining pricing on the construction of that work, and I would expect the work, we'll have to coordinate with the Park District, but we're expecting it to happen in the fall. But there are plans to provide that crossing that's not there right now, basically just west of the underpass. And then there'll be a new sidewalk that heads west to the restrooms and connects into the sidewalk at the park.
Wait, so just west of the underpass. That's right. So,
Use the mic, please.
okay, just west of the underpass. Where exactly? I'm confused.
Just-
Is it across from like
That's-
where the crossing is for the park?
It's
or
just, there's nothing there right now, so we're going to be constructing the crossing there, and then we'll be adding sidewalk on the south side there, and heading west to the restroom area where there's existing sidewalks, so it'll connect into the park system at that point.
Oh my gosh, I'm not following this at all.
Yeah,
You
and
have a
we-
visual that maybe
yes.
explains me?
Yeah.
We could certainly give you
Thank you.
the information that we have now
Yeah.
on the preliminary design. But yes, it's definitely coming, and something we're excited about having there.
Okay, great,
Mhm.
thank you. And then the second item that I have is also about that area is the parking situation over there. So I realize they're adding 8 pickleball courts, then after the courts, a dog park is being added. Right now, there isn't enough parking. You know, we have all sorts of sports there: baseball, softball, tennis, roller hockey, soccer, and I think I'm missing a couple. But with the newer park and the splash pad, is there any consideration about what's going on with the parking situation? Because right now, without those 8 pickleball courts in there, that lot is being used on a nightly basis, along with the lot that's by the fields.
So we're happy to take your comment on that. The Park District has not submitted a full plan set or anything for the pickleball courts, but all of those things will be considered when they come in. Director Budzikowski, do you have any comment you'd like to make on that?
Good evening. We've seen a preliminary plan from the Park District at this point, and I think right now there's probably 10 potentially spaces there, and I believe that number is going to double or triple in terms of additional parking spaces. But there is a preliminary plan that the Park District had provided us. Happy again, if we get your contact information, we can show that to you.
I appreciate that.
Sure.
And then, so those spaces that they're adding in there, when you're saying double or triple, is the village going, well, this is what we need there, or is the Park District saying this is what we think we need? Because we're talking about 8 pickleball courts with 32 people and then a dog park. Or is there a parking feasibility study that's going on? How is it going to be determined the number of spaces that is needed will be provided?
They did not provide a parking feasibility study. This is the Park District's initial proposal identifying how many spaces would be added based upon the pickleball configuration and the remaining room they have for parking.
Okay. So should a parking feasibility study be done? I kind of don't understand. They're saying 10, it might be 20, it might be 30. Parking's already difficult over there. So how is it going to be determined how many spots are needed when you have these sports running 7 months out of the year? And then I realize pickleball can be a winter thing, but then you add in pickleball and then a dog park. I don't think 20 or 30 spots is going to be enough.
Again, it's a preliminary plan. We'll be reviewing that and working with Walt Kanacki at the Park District on that.
Right.
Yeah.
And so is there any other parking being added there aside from the spots by the pickleball courts?
Not that I can recall.
Okay. Is there parking that's going to be on both sides of Central?
I don't believe there was any proposed parking on Central Avenue. Is that accurate? In addition to what's there right now?
I'd have to look, but I believe
The existing
Central's going to
parking.
get one parking on only one side.
Of Central?
Okay. At the last park board meeting, we were told that there was going to be parking on both sides of Central.
Director Koza.
I don't have that answer right off the top of my head, but I can look into that.
That'd be great. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. All right, any other citizen comments? Yep, please come up.
There's a microphone right there. If you just hold it.
Hi.
It's Drew Bugish. I live at 4843 Creek Drive in Western Springs. I've been looking at a lot of the proposals for the V3 and what they're doing with Flag Creek and whatnot, and it keeps referencing 47th Street. Where does 47th Street start in relationship to engineering, and where does it end? Does it go all the way over to the north or the south lane from the north lane on 47th Street? So I'm trying to figure out the landscaping that goes down on 47th Street south. Is that part of V3's engineering or not?
Director Koza, would you like to address that issue?
Yeah, just want to understand the question. You're asking about the work that is going on right now on 47th Street? Okay. So that work is part of the Central Avenue's roadway reconstruction sewer separation project. They're actually nearing completion on 47th Street with the sewer installation. When they are done with that work, the areas that were disturbed will be, we're actually working on it right now. They're final grading it, and they'll be placing topsoil and seed blanket on top of those areas. So that would be the extent of the restoration. There are plans to plant some trees in that area. I don't have the landscape plan on me right now, but that was part of the requirement, working with IDOT on that project, that there would be trees going back in on 47th Street.
The stumps to the buckthorns that were there be removed prior to the new grading, or will they be left in place
On
to
the north
regrow?
side, it has been mostly removed. I can't comment on the south side off the top of my head.
And do you know what kind of trees you're going to plant there? They're going to be like the evergreens that they have by
We
Burlington?
do have a
or-
landscape plan that was, again, approved by IDOT, including our plan set. I don't have it in front of me right now, but if that's,
Okay.
if you want to get my contact info, I can provide that to you.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
All right, thank you very much. All right. Any other citizen comments? All right, thanks very much. We'll move on to any new business. Any trustees, anyone has any new business to bring forward? Manager Bear, anything?
No new business.
All right, we'll move on to old business. Trustee Lewis, the Hinsdale Humane Society Stray Services Agreement.
Thank you, President Rudolph. At our April 10th Village Board meeting, I reported that the Public Health and Safety Committee had reviewed a proposed draft agreement between the village and the Hinsdale Humane Society. That agreement has since been finalized and is ready for our consideration tonight. Late last year, the Hinsdale Humane Society told Western Springs and other communities that the society will no longer provide stray animal services for free. The services they provide include the storage and care of stray animals, veterinary services, and if needed, preparation of the animals for adoption. Under the agreement we are considering tonight, the society will charge a flat fee of $375 per animal. Our village transports anywhere from 6 to 10 stray animals to the Hinsdale Humane Society each year. And in addition, they will charge us for animals found in Western Springs and dropped off by other parties. I should note that before an animal is returned to its owner by the Hinsdale Humane Society, the owner will need to show proof that the village has been paid for charges related to the impounded animal. So we could recover a good portion of the fees charged. It's also worth mentioning that our police department usually finds the owners of a stray animal before it is transported to the Hinsdale Humane Society. Our staff worked with staff from LaGrange and LaGrange Park to complete the proposed contract, to negotiate the proposed contract. The village has also determined that there really aren't any other options available. So the finalized agreement is included under our omnibus voting procedure tonight.
Okay. Thank you, Trustee Lewis. Any questions from any trustees? Okay, very good.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. All right, moving on then, we'll move on to the omnibus. Illinois State allows a municipality to vote on a group of ordinances, resolutions, and other motions, such as awards of contract, appointments, etc. This is known as an omnibus. All of the items contained on the omnibus vote list have been previously discussed by the President and Board of Trustees on at least one occasion and often on several occasions. By placing them on the vote list, a single vote may be taken to approve them. A trustee may remove any item from the list and have it discussed and voted on separately prior to the omnibus vote. Are there any such requests this evening? Okay, very good. Then we'll consider then the omnibus vote. Trustee Terrell?
Yes, Madam President, I move that the following ordinances, resolutions, and motions as contained on the meeting agenda for May 22nd, 2023 be adopted and/or approved under an omnibus vote. Agenda item number 1, approval of the meeting minutes of April 10th, 2023 and April 24th, 2023 as read. Agenda item number 2, ordinance 23-3134, approving an updated version of the Village of Western Springs official zoning map pursuant to sections 11-12-6, 11-12-7, and 11-13-19 of the Illinois Municipal Code, that's 65 Illinois Compiled Statute 5/11-12-6, 11-12-7, and 11-13-19, and Section 10-5-3 zoning map of the Western Springs Municipal Code. Agenda item number 3, ordinance number 23-3135, authorizing the disposal of surplus personal property owned by the Village of Western Springs and surplus fire department equipment. Agenda item number 4, ordinance number 23-3136, approving the creation of a Class J special events on village-owned property beer and wine only liquor license for issuance to the Western Springs Business Association for the 2023 Gathering on the Green, Jammin' in July, and Fall Fest special events to be conducted on the Village Tower Green area and portions of the adjacent rights-of-way of Hillgrove Avenue, Lawn Avenue, Grand Avenue, and Walnut Street. Gathering on the Green is Friday, June 16th, 2023. Jammin' in July, Wednesday, July 12th, 2023, Wednesday, July 19th, 2023, and Wednesday, July 26th, 2023, and Fall Fest, Friday, September 22nd, 2023. Agenda item number 5, ordinance number 23-3137, approving budget amendment, transfer over $10,000 to the fiscal year 2022 operating budget in the Downtown South TIF Fund and the Downtown North TIF Fund. Agenda item number 6, resolution number 23-2732, authorizing a waiver of the competitive bid process and approving and authorizing the execution of a design-build contract with V3 Construction Group Limited in the amount of $150,000 for the performance of design engineering services, permit services, and construction services in order to design and construct the 2023 Flag Creek Stormwater Sewer Outfall Project. Agenda item number 7, resolution number 23-2733, approving and authorizing the execution of a professional services agreement between the Village of Western Springs and EZA Engineering for the performance of as-needed plan review and construction inspection services. With exhibit number 1, rider to PSA for engineering services with EZA Engineering, plan review and construction inspection. Agenda item number 8, resolution number 23-2734, approving and authorizing the execution of a mutual aid box alarm system, that's MABAS, master agreement dated October 19th, 2022. Agenda item number 9, resolution number 23-2735, approving and authorizing the village president as village representative to execute a loan application under the IEPA Public Water Loan Program, that's PWSLP, tax compliance certificate and agreement, and related IEPA documents for the lead service line replacement project. Agenda item number 10, resolution number 232736, appointing and authorizing the village president as village representative to execute loan documents issued by the Illinois Environmental Protection Agency State Revolving Fund, SRF, for the construction of certain new public water supply facilities and the construction of certain improvements to existing public water supply facilities as part of IEPA Loan Project L175495, IEPA Loan Project L175496, IEPA Loan Project L175565, IEPA Loan Project L175566, and IEPA Loan Project L175567. Agenda item number 11, resolution number 232737, approving and authorizing the execution of a second addendum to the professional services agreement entered into with Raftelis Financial Consultants Incorporated for additional Phase 2 implementation services for the stormwater utility fee study project. Agenda item number 12, resolution number 232738, approving a revision to the regular meeting schedule for the 2023 calendar year of the trustees of the Village of Western Springs. Agenda item number 13, resolution number 23-2739, approving and authorizing the execution of an agreement with the Hinsdale Humane Society for the provision of stray animal services. Agenda item number 14, motion to approve a release, hold harmless, and indemnification agreement for a temporary use permit for the Western Springs Business Association, that's WSBA, 2023 Gathering on the Green, Jammin' in July, Fall Fest, and Winter Wonderland events to be conducted on the Village Tower Green area and portions of the adjacent rights-of-way of Hillgrove Avenue, Lawn Avenue, Grand Avenue, and Walnut Street. Special event dates, June 16th, July 12th, 19th, and 26th, September 22nd, December 2nd, 3rd, 9th, and 10th, 2023. And agenda item number 15, motion to approve a license indemnification agreement for temporary use of a public right-of-way to conduct special events and to operate beer and wine retail sales tent and alcoholic beverages sales and consumption area at the Gathering on the Green, Jammin' in July, and Fall Fest special events. Western Springs Business Association for 2023 special events, Gathering on the Green, Jammin' in July, Fall Fest, and Winter Wonderland special events.
Thank you, Trustee Terrell. That was a lot. Thank you.
Water.
Do we have a second?
I'll second.
Any other questions? All right, if not, can we have a roll call vote, please?
Yes, President Rudolph. Trustee Bacon is absent. Trustee Chang.
Aye.
Trustee Payne.
Aye.
Trustee John.
Aye.
Trustee Lewis.
Aye.
Trustee Carroll.
Aye.
President Rudolph.
Aye.
The ordinances, resolutions, and motions contained in the agenda of May 22nd, 2023 are hereby adopted or approved.
Thank you very much. All right, moving on now to our reports. Trustee Lewis, I believe we'll have the monthly financial report.
I do. Overall, village finances appear to be in good shape according to a review of the April reports, with no big negative surprises so far in 2023. Investment opportunities for our village operating funds remain strong as the Federal Reserve rates remain high. In April, the Illinois Metropolitan Investment Fund had an average daily yield of 4.32%. The Police Pension Fund posted realized and unrealized gains of 0.9% for April, but still maintained a trailing 12-month return of negative 11.83%. Our village's portion of the now consolidated pension fund's market value of assets held is now about $15.4 million. The general fund maintained a surplus at the end of April, mainly due to the collection of motor vehicle license fees and other taxes. The county also distributed about 50% of the first installment of the fiscal 2022 levy. Sales tax collections and the local government distributive fund continue to be in line with our budget projections. So, while the April report shows we have a very healthy surplus of $2.4 million in the general fund, most of it is due to timing of collections. We should be closer to the 2023 budgeted amount by year end. And finally, water consumption billed in April, covering January 15th to March 15th, was 1.1% lower than billed the same period last year. And that concludes my report. And if there aren't any questions, I will make a motion to accept the April 2023 financial report as presented.
I'd second that motion.
Thank you very much. And again, Clerk Timmick, may we have a roll call vote, please?
Yes, President Rudolph. Trustee Chang.
Aye.
Trustee Payne.
Aye.
Trustee John.
Aye.
Trustee Carroll.
Aye.
Trustee Lewis.
Aye.
Trustee Bacon is absent. The motion passes.
Thank you very much. All right. Okay. Moving on now, we have a presentation to our outgoing board member, Trustee James John. Why don't you join me down there? Yeah. Let's see.
Fantastic.
All right, well, tonight we are saying farewell to village trustee James John, who has served as village trustee since May 2019. Trustee John served as the chair of the Planning and Zoning Committee and has provided thoughtful contemplation, wise perspective, and steady leadership on various matters, including issues relating to the development of the Foxford Station property at Wolf and Burlington, which is a mutually beneficial development project in the South Tiff district of the village. As chair of Planning and Zoning, Trustee John worked on several current development projects, including the KLM 514 Hillgrove project, a commercial residential mixed-use development in previously undeveloped parcel on Hillgrove. Trustee John also worked on the reclassification of the Field Park Townhomes development located at 17 West Ogden, which was previously used for Mike and Henry's auto repair garage for several decades, up until a few years ago. And that was basically an auto repair shop in the middle of a neighborhood on Ogden. The development is a welcome improvement and provides additional townhome living in the village. While serving on the committee, Trustee John recommended approval to the board of relocation of the Spring Rock Park tennis courts from the west, which were at the end of life. Remembering all these accomplishments. That's a lot. The committee recommended approval of a conditional use permit to move the courts, which the Tollway paid for as part of the Tollway reconstruction project and the village's intergovernmental agreement with the Tollway. The village has received positive citizen comments about the new courts in their new location. Under your chairmanship, the Planning and Zoning Committee also worked diligently on the small cell matter. Studying, let me refresh your memory. Studying the village's options to develop local ordinances, resolutions, and guidelines, as well as proposed amendments to state and federal legislation. In this role, Trustee John heard from residents, both those opposed to small cell deployment in community in any manner, and those voicing support for small cell. There was a lot. Do you remember all that? Okay. Planning and Zoning Chair John and committee member Trustee Chen also worked with village attorneys and consultants on this matter. The village took the lead with its updated village code, small cell ordinance, its amendments to the village small cell design standards, and proposed amendments to the Illinois Small Cell Deployment Act. Really a considerable accomplishment. So thank you so much for leading us through that. We thank Trustee John for his straightforward approach on weighty matters, as well as his positive perspective and thoughtful manner. As a busy husband and father, we also thank him for his gift of time and extend those thanks to the John family too. On behalf of the citizens of the Village of Western Springs, I'm presenting Trustee John with this plaque in recognition of his service. And I'm going to try to hold everything here. Okay. Hold it together. There you go. There's that. All right. And in addition, we have a lovely certificate here from the Illinois State Senate that Senator Susie Glowiak Hilton provided, which is very nice. Certificate of recognition, the Illinois State of the 103rd General Assembly of the State of Illinois acknowledges James John in recognition of 4 years of dedication and service to the Village of Western Springs as the village trustee and calls for the commemoration of a successful career and further extends its wishes for happiness and health in his retirement. Again, provided by Senator Susie Glowiak Hilton. Yes. Now, would you like the mic too?
Sure.
Do you have
Got my-
a few words to
I've
say?
got my iPad here, so I got to deal. First, I'd like to thank the Village of Western Springs for this opportunity to work with the incredible staff that supported us over the years, and the Board of Trustees who have become friends and basically partners in crime to move this the village forward over the last several years. It's been amazing to see how a group of individuals and this team can do so much with limited resources. We tend to get emails about, give me this, give me more roads, fix everything right away, right? And the ability of the team and the staff to go out there and find the grants to help the village. A lot of this is done behind the scenes. It's not recognized, but it's amazing how much work we achieved and accomplished over a short period, and I think really set the foundation for many years to come with regards to our the flooding problems, the roads, the sewers, and everything like that. That I really proud of everyone up here and the staff for helping lead that initiative. We've kept this, working in the planning and zoning, trying to help the downtown, keep it vibrant, keep it, a place where people want to come. The management of our finances worked for 2 years, I guess, on the finance, and thank you for leading that group and keeping us, fiscally sound for many years. It's amazing. And doing a lot of those kind of simple tasks that make this village run. It goes, the selling of assets and a lot of these little things that are done, and the paving of a parking lot here and there. Just goes unnoticed, but it really does, make this a better place to live for everyone here. Finally, I'd like to thank, additionally, I'd like to thank Alice Gallagher. During my 4 years, she was a fierce advocate of the people of Western Springs. She was a tremendous leader. She was caring, thoughtful, and her impact will be felt for years to come. And finally, welcome Phil Nawaki to the board. You'll find this group of professionals amazing to work with, and I hope you find this opportunity as filling as I did. Thanks, everyone, for this opportunity, and good luck to Village of Western Springs moving forward. I'll be here. Now, thank you.
James John did.
Almost missed it.
Thank you. All right. Thank you very much, and thank you again for your service. It's been terrific having
been my
you
pleasure.
as a member. Tonight, we also thank Village Trustees Nicole Chen and Alan Fink, who have served since May of 2019 and were reelected in April 2023 to a second four-year term. We welcome our newest board member, Village Trustee Philip Nawrocki, who also was elected in April 2023 to a four-year term. Clerk Timmick, please acknowledge the qualification of re-elected and newly elected Village Trustees Nicole Chen, Alan Fink, and Philip Nawrocki.
I can acknowledge they were duly elected and I have the certificates to prove it.
Very good. Thank you very much. And I believe now we will go to the oath of office.
Okay, I'm alphabetical, okay.
If you could please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name,
I, Nicole Chen,
having been elected
having been elected
to the office of Village Trustee
to the office of Village Trustee
in the Village of Western
in
Springs
the Village of Western Springs
in the County of Cook,
in the County of Cook,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
the Constitution of the State of Illinois,
the Constitution of the State of Illinois,
and the municipal code of the Village of Western Springs,
and the municipal code of the Village of Western Springs,
and that I will faithfully discharge the duties
and I will faithfully discharge the duties
of the office of Village Trustee
of the office of Village Trustee
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you, if we may. Could also please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name,
I, Alan Fink,
having been elected
having been elected
to the office of Village of Trustee
to the office of Village Trustee
in the Village of Western
in
Springs
the Village of Western Springs,
in the County of Cook,
in the County of Cook,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I'll support the Constitution of the United States,
that I will support
the Constitution of the State of Illinois,
the Constitution of the State of Illinois,
and the municipal code of the Village of Western Springs,
and the municipal code of the Village of Western Springs,
and that I will faithfully discharge
that I will faithfully discharge
the duties of the office of Village Trustee
the duties of the office of Village Trustee
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
Congratulations.
Whatever that office you were elected for.
Oh. All set?
Hello, I think so.
Okay.
I think so.
If you could,
Lot of fans.
a lot of fans. If you could raise your
Welcome,
right hand
fans.
and repeat after me. I state your name,
I, Philip Nawrocki,
having been elected
having been elected
to the office of Village Trustee
to the office of Village Trustee
in the Village of Western Springs,
in the Village of Western Springs,
in the County of Cook,
in the County of Cook,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
the Constitution of the State of Illinois,
the Constitution of the State of Illinois,
and the municipal code of the Village of Western Springs,
and the municipal code of the Village of Western Springs,
and that I will faithfully discharge
and that I will faithfully discharge
the duties of the office of Village Trustee
the duties of the office of Village Trustee
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
Congratulations. Welcome.
And Trustee Nawrocki, can you join us on the dais?
Okay, thank you. You do not have a pen, do you have a pen?
Who all is here with you?
Certainly, of course. How's it going? Thank you so much.
Who are all your fans here? Who do you have joining you
I
tonight?
have my fam over here, my wife Amanda, and then we have Zoe to her, right there waving, Brody, Harper was at my lap the entire time, and then Bryce. And next to Bryce is my Aunt Therese, my Aunt Peg, my father-in-law Larry, and my mother-in-law Mary.
Well, welcome. I'm so glad you could all be here tonight.
That's terrific.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you so much.
All right. Well, very good. Now, moving on, as allowed by the Open Meetings Act, the board will conduct a closed meeting for the purpose of discussion of probable or imminent litigation. After discussion, the board will reconvene to its open meeting. May I have a motion to recess to closed meeting to discuss probable or imminent litigation?
Yes, I would have a motion to recess the closed meeting for the purpose of discussion of one, probable or imminent litigation pursuant to 5 Illinois compiled statute 120/2, C, 11.
Do we have a second?
I'll second.
Do I need a roll call?
Roll call.
And a roll call vote, please?
Yes, President Rudolph. Trustee Mayne is absent. Trustee Chen.
Aye.
Aye.
Trustee Norhuck.
Aye.
Trustee Lewis.
Aye.
Trustee Zero.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Thank you very much. We will adjourn to the President's chambers for the discussion, and then we will reconvene here in open meeting. All right, thank you.
Sat down for like 2 seconds. That's good.
Thank God you were there.
Right.
Okay. All right. Very good. Okay, Clerk Timick, can you ascertain the board members are still present as noted earlier this evening? Thank you very much. Okay, we're resuming our meeting, and I will begin with my report. Again, provided I can figure out my notes here. Sorry. So the first item I have to report is our new committee assignments that are effective May 22nd, 2023. And I have all these things here. Okay. First, our Finance Committee, Trustee Chen will chair and Trustee Lewis the member. Thank you. General Government, Trustee Terrell will continue to chair that, and Trustee Naraki will be the member. The third one, Planning and Zoning, Trustee Naraki will be the chair with Trustee Terrell the member. Public Health and Safety, Trustee Lewis will continue to chair that with Trustee Chen as the member. Properties and Rec will have Trustee Avakian chairing that with Trustee Fink as the member. And the Public Works and Water Committee, Trustee Fink continue to chair and Trustee Avakian as the member. So those will be our new committees. Thank you to everybody for those. The next item I want to mention are we have several community events coming up. We heard a few of these earlier tonight, but just as a reminder to everybody, coming up very soon, the Tower Trot this Saturday, May 22nd. The 10K is at 8:30, then the Fun Run, and then the 5K. That will be then followed by the Memorial Day Parade on Monday, May 29th. The parade begins at 10 a.m. on Hillgrove near the Western Springs Service Club. And then a couple more weeks later, the WISBA Gathering on the Green, which is Friday, June 16th, 2023 from 4 to 10. And last, again, this is just over the next few weeks, so a lot of things going on. One of my favorite events, the Household Cleanup Day on Saturday, June 24th, 2023, with items on the curb by 7 a.m. So some great events upcoming, not to mention the great event we just had this past weekend, the Touch a Truck. If anybody had a chance to see that, it was a great event with so many interesting vehicles and people and great things to learn about and really good attendance there. That is all I have. And with that, Manager Bear.
Sure, I have a number of small operational things to report. The holiday weekend, Western Springs Police Department will participate in a high visibility traffic enforcement program. That'll be again this weekend through the early morning hours of Tuesday, May 30th. During this period, officers will be stepping up efforts focused on impaired drivers, unbuckled drivers, and distracted drivers. Again, that'll be high visibility, so people will know what's happening. We also put information on the website in case people saw our officers and wanted to know what was going on. Just a reminder that the French Market has moved to Fridays. It's 4 to 7 p.m. Director Budzikowski's been out there kind of working with the Bensadoon folks to make sure that they have what they need and that the residents and visitors who come to our downtown are finding what they expect. It's been really well received Friday night, so I just wanted to report back and thank Director Budzikowski for his efforts there. The fire department is gearing up for their next recruitment for the paid-on-call firefighters, and they put together a brochure. They'll be working toward an October 17th orientation meeting, so the big push is during the summer for the recruitments, and then the Fire Academy will start in January, so you'll hear more and more about that as we get through the summer. I wanted to mention that the West Suburban Chamber of Commerce is holding their annual 30 Under 40 event on Wednesday. That is the event where they honor 30 individuals from the region who are under age 40 who are really making an impact in the communities that they work in. They are often business owners and other people of distinction, and our very own Casey Bernacki, our Deputy Village Manager, is being honored at that event on Wednesday. So congratulations to Casey Bernacki. I also wanted to mention that the latest version of Tower Topics is out, and there's quite a lot of information in there. We have heard that there's been some issues with delivery, so if you did not get a copy, if you could let us know. There's really good information all the way through, including some information on construction and lawn equipment hours of operation. And we have that information also on our website. The digital version of Tower Topics is always on our website, and we will be pushing it out via social media in case anyone did not receive a copy. Also this weekend, overnight parking is being suspended in terms of the enforcement of that, and that is to make sure that visitors to our residents are able to park on the street overnight. So that will go into effect all the way through Tuesday morning. Let's see, I had one more thing. Nope, I guess that's it. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. Attorney Jerusik.
A shorter report. No more report tonight.
No report. Okay, very good. All right. No other reports then. May I have a motion to adjourn?
That'd be my motion to adjourn tonight's meeting.
I feel like, Phil, you should second it.
Okay. I'll second.
All right, all in favor?
Aye.
Anybody opposed? Okay, great, we are adjourned.
That's the
Thank
best
you.
motion to second.
Looking forward to
It's not
working with you.
controversial.
Into it.